Hi, welcome to my channel. I am the Eclectic Soul, and I will be doing readings, celebrity readings, pick a card readings, as well as dark night of the soul, inspiration talks, and more on my channel. So welcome. Make sure you like my channel and subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you can be notified when I upload my videos. Thank you, and let's grow and evolve together. Hi guys. So I've been asked to do an update on Reginae and Armon. And before I do that update, I want to talk about the previous reading that I did, which was just, I think in April. I did a reading for them just a few weeks ago. And thanks so much for all the support that you've given me on my channel. I was so excited to see so many subscribers. I have 33 subscribers now, and to see all the views. So thanks. Back to Reginae and Armon. Okay, so you're asking for an update, but if you listen to the reading, things are still playing out from the reading. So I said that Armond was thinking about his career. He's focused on his career and wanting to also, kind of forge his own path and establish his individuality again. And I also stated, which I didn't know was going to happen, because I think I did my reading about 2 days before I released my reading about 2 days before his father passed. So I talked also about something unexpected was going to happen for him, and it did. That was going to make him very introspective and think about his life and get into some deep thinking. That happened. I also, I talked about how he was going to be somewhat withdrawn a bit, and then that was going to affect Reginae. It did happen, according to what you can see on social media, and I also said that he was going to be very misunderstood because he was going to be in a space in which he couldn't actually verbalize what he was feeling, because it's like a spiritual state of being. I call it the dark night of the soul. And one of the reasons why I call the dark night of the soul is because if you notice, within Earth's formations, within nature, creation occurs in dark spaces. And so within the conception of what's being created, he's conceiving what he wants for his life on one hand, and also he's also living an active life, doing the things that he needs to do day to day. But his deep thoughts are on his life. So he's in different places, because we are in the mundane world, but then there's a spiritual aspect as well of all of us. And so he's in two places. And so when you can see people during these times, we forget that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And so what you see is not always what you get in terms of where a person is and what they're dealing with. And so that's I think that's an aspect of what Reginae and Armond may be experiencing together right now. Okay. And I said that he needed some space. And then also, I'm just recapping really quickly. I said he had his own wounds that he, was feeling maybe a lack of confidence. I'm looking at my transcript right now. But also this inability to really talk about what he's feeling, or, and when you're in this space, this very spiritual space, you don't always want to share what you're feeling, because what happens is a lot of your insecurities come to your awareness. And so you deal with that on your own. And I'm not so sure that he would want to just share that, So anyway, and also, I also mentioned he wanted to establish his individuality because he was kind of feeling like there was a bit of codependency maybe. So anyway, but I also said that they both felt like it was a romance of a lifetime. So anyway, as it relates to Reginae, I mentioned that after... What would your life be like? I mentioned that after... Excuse that, because I'm looking at my transcript. I mentioned that after I mentioned that Armond was going to start coming out of that space, that private, introspective, more introverted space, which that is like an aspect of his personality anyway. But he was going to come out of that, and Reginae was going to go into it, and that has happened. And I said something very unexpected was going to happen that was going to take her into that place, and I'm thinking the break-in probably did it, and then something else. But I'm not reading that now. I'm just catching you up to speed on the things that I said that have come true. And which I was, really, remember, I'm a human being. I'm watching just like you guys are, but also I do readings, and I love spirituality, but at the same time, it's like I did the reading, I read what it said, I listened to spirit, and I put the reading out there. But I was like, I've been surprised to see all this stuff kind of unfold too. So, and I can't tell you like how it's affected my life to just see the reading unfold the way it is. And then people are asking me questions. What's going on now? What's going on now? And I'm like, the reading is still like all the event, all of everything I said in the reading, which was coming from the spiritual realm, is like manifesting itself in the physical realm, like in the mundane realm. And I'm not saying like my predictions, they're not prophecies, or they're not like intentions for these people. This is just like reading the energy, and it just is manifesting. So let me just keep going, because all right. And I talked about how he wanted to plan. He was thinking about his life and how he wanted to plan his next moves. But he wasn't going to be able to express it well. And Reginae wasn't going to totally understand it, because of course he can't verbalize what he was experiencing, I hate the word going through because I feel like it's overused, but he couldn't really verbalize, because in this space, which the dark night of the soul, words are not, it's more of a feeling. It's more energy. That's the space of feeling and energy, visualizations, picking up also on the messages from the ancestors. It's like the time when you think of someone, and in the next minute or so they call it. You are really, really in the spiritual realm, and more in theta rather than beta. You're picking up on those frequencies and vibrations because of your energy and where you are. So anyway, wow, I'm looking and it says that he was going to get some financial backing. He was going to team up with someone. We saw that happen. We saw that in the back behind the scenes of his video. You saw him teaming up with people. I don't know about financial backings. I don't know that part of his life. He's thinking about doing some investing. And then I also said something about his daughter or children being a factor. But I won't get into that too deep. And I'm looking at timestamp 2020 where I say there was going to be some jealousy on Reginae's side. That showed up. And I talked about, it's just, he's thinking about his life and where his life is going. He was thinking about his life, where his life is going, and trying to make the next plans for his life. And both of them are having, he experienced it, now she's experiencing it. And it's just how it goes. It goes like that for you, for me, for every human being. It goes like that for everything in the universe, because these are just vibrations. They're the vibrations that this existence is made of. And so it just so happens now the timing is doesn't have to be the way their timing is. He went into the vibration first, and now she's in the vibration, and it all comes from their time of birth and, their unique stamp on the universe and who they are. So now she's in that vibration. And when you're in that vibration, it's like you kind of come across a little weird. You say things you're not supposed to say. You do things you're not supposed to do. And that's one thing about Armond. When he was in that vibration, Armond really wasn't on camera all that much. And when I say vibration, when he was in the vibration, that was pretty much, what are we in? April. Armond was kind of quiet. He didn't get on social media talking a lot. I think maybe there was something, it might have happened with his brother. I'm not really sure. But Reginae, the difference between Reginae and Armond is kind of quiet anyway. He doesn't totally like all aspects of social media. It is how he makes his money. But he doesn't really just tell everything on social media. And I'm not really sure he even likes, he manages the attention that he gets, but he doesn't like the negativity that can come from it. Reginae went to social media, and in this vibration, you just say and do the wrong. You tell what you're really thinking, like your deep thoughts and your deep feelings. She's really hurt. She really doesn't understand what's going on. She was confused by his actions. I said that in the previous reading back in April. It's unfolding. She really is hurt. She really feels alone. She really feels like she wants to be near and with someone. But no matter when you're in this vibration, no matter how close you are with somebody else, the universe pulls on you for you to be with yourself. And Reginae's personality and her vibration is one of she is when her mom says she's really a sweet girl, Reginae really is a sweet girl. But she also has this little sassy side to her. Let me look. What's her? Yeah, she's a sweet girl, but she has she has a tendency to, the way she expresses herself can be kind of crass at times, and also brutally honest. But she is a sweet girl. She and very sensitive. She's very sensitive. But she tries to put on that hard exterior. Well, not tries to. It is an aspect of her personality and how she can look or appear. But really, she's so sweet. She's really, really sweet. And she has a magnetic personality. What we see, like kind of what Armond said, he once said, what you see is what you get. It really is with her. Especially when she feels in love. We've seen a different side of her. But anyway, I am going to get to wow, I'm looking at a lot of time has passed. Let me get to the cards. I think what I'm going to do is make maybe 2 videos from rather than just focusing on, because the things I'm saying right now need to be said. However, I really think you have questions, or I've seen that you have questions that you want answered that I can answer with the cards. And I'm going to do a separate reading for that. But I just want to finish talking about both of them. Like, here's the thing with life, and that is why relationships are so hard. It's 2 different people with their own unique expression and own unique destinies, things that they have to do on this earth, your own feelings, your own personality, your own set of people and vibrations that you pull towards you. And so when you're bringing 2 different people, personalities, entities together, you still live your own life. It's like they can't just meld into each other. You're still going to have your own individual life and your own individual vibrations, and that's just it. And I think that's what they're experiencing right now. And people are asking if they're still together or are they faking or whatever. Hold on. And I'm not even going to use the cards to right now to even read that, because I've already told you, I've already said that they were going to have 2 months that were going to be really weird for them. And they're still in that vibration. And so I think it is real. I think, that doesn't mean that they don't love each other. That doesn't mean that they're not together. But I think right now, according to what I read and according to other methods that I use, they're having a very different time than what we've witnessed in all the videos of them establishing a relationship. Right now, their relationship is going into a different phase. Both of their lives are going into different phases. It's just how things go. All right. I am going to close this out, and now I am going to get my cards out, and I'm going to read for you. So it will be 2 different videos posted. All right, guys. So thank you so much for your questions. Thanks for your views. Thanks for everything. Life has been really busy for me, but I will be uploading more videos. For right now, like, comment, tell me some of the videos that you like to see. And I do have the Latasha Scott video that I've done. I'm still editing it though. Like, comment, and please, please, please subscribe. Okay. Thank you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.